You guys, I've been saying this for quite some time, but there is someone in your orbit. There is someone um, that is coming for you. Now, don't shoot the messenger, okay? This may be repetitive, but it's because you two haven't met each other yet. Have you been feeling like something is changing in your love life lately? Maybe you've noticed some strange coincidences, a sudden desire to improve yourself, dreams about your relationships, or perhaps you've simply felt that someone important is getting closer, even though you haven't met them yet. In today's message, it's all about future love energy approaching your life. This is a timeless message. So, meaning if you found this message, there's likely something here meant for you. And what I'm feeling is it's fascinating because the person coming towards you isn't arriving by accident. They're arriving after a period of major change and transformation. Let's go ahead and get into this. I want to see what the current energy is. Before this new love enters, I see many of you releasing old emotional patterns. This feels like someone who has spent a long time healing. You may have experienced disappointment, situationships, ghosting, one sided connections, or relationships where you gave more than you received. But here's the interesting part: the energy around you no longer feels desperate for love. It feels more like you're ready for love. That's a huge difference because when you stop chasing what isn't meant for you or meant for us, we create space for what is. And that's exactly what I see happening here. I see a door is quietly closing behind you while another one is opening. Let's see. Who is this future person? Who is, we have, wow, the Two of Cups. The person coming towards you feels emotionally mature. This isn't someone looking for gains. They seem intentional. I keep seeing someone who values loyalty, consistency, and emotional security. This person may appear calm when you first meet them, but beneath that calm exterior is someone who feels deeply. For some of you, they may work in healthcare or technology. This could be someone in management. But what stands out most is their reliability. This feels like someone who shows up, someone who will text you back. This is not someone that will wait for you to text them or say, okay, I'll text them back in 10, 15 minutes or 30 minutes. I'm gonna give them space. Like none of that, none of those games. This is someone who follows through. This is someone who doesn't leave you guessing. And honestly, that consistency may feel a bit unusual at first because you've become accustomed to unpredictability and game playing. Let's see how you're gonna meet this person. Let's see how you're gonna meet. Okay, we have the Page of Cups. Okay, so the energy around your meeting feels natural. I don't see a dramatic movie scene. I see a normal day becoming significant. For some of you, you can meet this person through mutual friends, through work or networking. You can meet them while taking a class, while you're traveling, even for some of you online, like an online connection that develops naturally. And when I say online, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a dating website, it can be any sort of online platform. And for some reason, I don't feel like it's a dating website. And the reason why I say that is because I mentioned how you're not really looking for it. That's why it's going to happen naturally. The strongest message here is that this meeting occurs when your focus isn't entirely on finding love. That's why I said I don't feel like you are on a dating website where you're intentionally looking for it. It just comes to you. And it comes when, because you're living your life, you're growing, you're building, you're healing, and then suddenly there's a conversation that just feels different. There's a meeting of the minds, and if you will. Let's see what they will feel about you in the future. Okay, let's see what they feel. Okay, interesting. We have the Three of Swords and we have the Seven of Wands. This isn't negative. The Three of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Let me explain. Because this person notices your strength immediately. Not because you're loud, not because you're trying to impress anyone or impress them, but because your energy feels authentic. They see someone who has survived difficult seasons and remained kind. So with the Three of Swords and the Seven of Wands, this person feels like you may be a bit guarded, and it's only because you've gone through some things, not cold, but a bit guarded. Okay. But they admire your intelligence, your resilience, and your ability to keep moving forward, although you've been wronged. You may not, I don't think this is going to be like a trauma bond. It's not going to be a trauma bond. So it's not that this person is going to be able to see it all over your face because you're happy, you've healed, you moved on. What it is, it's a soul recognition. It's a soul to soul recognition. This person, you remind them of themselves. They can tell that you've gone through things, but you've still been able to just be a good person, a kind person. I also feel this person becoming emotionally attached faster than they expected. So you're going to notice that this person falls heavily in love with you, um, b- uh, faster than how you feel. Not saying that you don't feel the love, but you may not express it. It's something about you challenge their usual emotional defenses. Like maybe this person um usually put their guards up, but for some reason they feel what's the word I'm looking for, safe with you. Okay, which allows them to fall in love with you quicker. So falling in love with you quicker is not a bad thing, is not a red flag. You're going to know this, and they're also going to know this. So let's talk about the signs and symbols. Okay, timing and signs. Okay, so before this person arrives, many of you will notice these signs. You'll notice repeating numbers, um, increased dreams about relationships, unexpected invitations to events, running into people from your past. This could be through social media or literally in person. And running into people from your past could also be thoughts. Like some of you could be thinking about people from your past that you haven't even thought about at all in years. Also, a strong urge to improve your appearance. We do have the Queen of Wands that came out of here. You don't have to be it doesn't matter the gender, but there may be an urge for you to improve your appearance. So some of you could be thinking about like changing your hair, continue to work on your health. Some of you are, detoxing your body. I'm also getting like changing your wardrobe, and there's like a desire to every time you go out to make sure you look your best, not to impress other people, but it's mainly for yourself. I'm also getting that the number 33 could be significant. You could be 33 years old. The person could be 33. They don't have to be, but the number 33 could be of some sort of significance. Okay. So I don't know, maybe when you meet them, you're going to see the number 33. Their favorite number could be 33, or it could be literally uh, 33 on the clock when you meet them. Okay. But something with threes. The timing feels connected to personal growth, though, is what I feel. The more you align with your authentic self, so with this Queen or King of Wands energy, the more you align with your authentic self, the faster this connection appears. So that's why a lot of you are feeling it, and it's because you are aligning with your authentic self. If this message isn't resonating, it's just because it's not necessarily a bad or a good thing. It's just it's not your timing. But I'm speaking to a specific number of people who are coming into alignment with their true authentic self. Okay. Meaning you're not worried about what people think about you. It's when you get to that level of where you don't care about what society thinks, you don't care about what your family thinks, respectfully. you've evolved to a high level of I'm a grown man, I'm a grown woman. Okay. And it has nothing to do with age. It has a lot to do with emotional and spiritual maturity and also wisdom. Okay. Because you could be a grown man and grown woman, you could be in your 40s and 50s and still care too much about what society thinks and about what people think of you. You are not there. You are all about what makes you happy and what makes you your best self. And that's why this person is coming around you. And that's why you're feeling this because I can feel it. Okay. I don't know. I'm picking up, obviously, this is a general message, and I'm picking up on a lot of different people, but you can also feel it too. You're like, you know what? I feel like my person is coming. I just don't know where they're at. And it's true. And they feel the same thing with you as well. They can feel it. Okay. It almost feels like what I'm getting is like you two have already met spiritually, but it's like you haven't seen each other physically yet. But once you see each other, you'll be like, oh my God, that's my person. And they're going to be like, oh my God, that's my person. It's like that. It feels much closer than expected. That's just what I'm getting. All right, let's see. Message from your future love, because I feel like they want to say something to you. So this is a spiritual message from your future love. Let's see. Yeah, the high priestess. Okay. So this person is telepathically communicating to you without knowing that. But this is what they want to say. Okay, if this future person could speak to you today, I believe they would say this. I know you've been disappointed before. I know you've questioned whether real love was meant for you, but we're moving toward each other, even if we can't see it yet. Wow, this is what I'm getting. Every lesson, every ending, every delay has been guiding us toward the right timing. And when we meet, things will finally make sense. Oh my gosh. Did y'all hear that message? That came from your person. Okay, let's see. Any other messages coming through? The Ace of Swords. Yeah, this person is trying to talk to you. They are talking to you. So listen and listen by way of like songs. You may see uh like quotes, love quotes on TV, on social media. Like, just listen. I just heard listen with your heart. If this resonated with you, say to yourself that I am ready for healthy love. That's all you need to say. I'd love to know if this resonated. Okay. Remember, love isn't always delayed because it's being denied. Sometimes it's delayed because it's being prepared. And that's how I feel. I feel like you were being prepared for this person, but they also were being prepared for you. And I believe something beautiful is moving towards you right now. Okay. So I'm going to leave it here. That's all I have for you. Thanks so much for listening. I'll talk to you soon.